their own island or a big piece of land, and they would buy us just to hunt us. Some laid traps for us, and others would track us down like animals. It was important never to be the one captured first because you didn't want to appear like you weren't playing the game. You would be punished. It's one of the scariest things clients ever had me do.
Kendall claims that she was purchased by wealthy clients to do anything they pleased. Sometimes she was used as arm candy, others for very sick games. On the outside, her clients were pillars of their communities. But behind closed doors, she says they were sinister and evil human beings.
Powerful, very important VIPs. They were in law enforcement, doctors, psychiatrists, judges, politicians, even people who owned sports teams. I attended many parties for people who had just got elected into office. When I would attend these events, I had to look pretty and act like I belonged there. I had to know how to hold a conversation about politics. I would be at all of these nice events, but it would never end nice for me. At parties where people knew what we were there for, the clients would treat us really poorly. Many times clients were physically abusive. I've had broken fingers and broken ribs and been kicked a lot in the head, and I've even been sat on and smothered. The clients all had different expectations for what they wanted from me and what they wanted me to do. Sometimes they would bring little boys into the room and they would make me have sex with them. Many of the boys were as young as 5. To this day, I still wonder if I raped those little boys or if they raped me. Now I feel lost. I wrote to Dr. Phil because I feel like he might be able to help me and that maybe he can give me some idea of why I should.
This is Jeff from This Week with JTT. And I apologize for the audio quality, but this is one of the survivors of modern day slavery. And I believe it was on the Dr. Phil show. And the sad part, it's not like took place like say hundreds of years ago. This took place recently, in recent decades. This poor young woman, her life would never be the same again. My point is, this is aimed towards you modern women who complain about, oh, I don't want to cook, I don't want to clean, that's slavery. No. The way you're acting like, sounds like you want to be treated like a queen, you want to be treated like a queen and put in no effort into anything. And for the record, that's not slavery. Simple things like cook and clean, that's not slavery. Now, if you have a man who is a slob and a sloth, then, you shouldn't be dealing with him. But you have a man who works hard, takes a beating out in the world. The only thing you want is one home-cooked meal when he gets home. There's one home. And it seems like they're asking for the world. In terms of slavery, that's an insult because you pay my crap and you might as well, slap the face of every modern-day slavery survivor or any human trafficking survivor. Now that's slavery of the worst kind. And trust me, I have a lot more. I'm still reeling for what I witnessed in terms of the testimony. Slavery, to your modern women crying about slavery for cooking and cleaning, you don't have a clue. So do me a favor. After seeing what I see on Dr. Phil, you modern women complain about, slaving or being slaves in terms of cooking and cleaning, sit down and be quiet. You don't have a clue. And you don't have a right to even open your mouth about slavery. I'm done, and I said what I said.